World Packaging Organisation worked with and are still working with the University of Applied Science in Austria and ECR community to develop a global packaging design for recycling guide. Now, some of you may be aware there are a number of design guides out there, particularly, for example, the C-Flex is a really good example. If you don't know it, it's a great example of a really exceptional design guide for flexibles. But one of the things that the collaborative group found was that there are multiple guides from varying countries that are either only relevant to the country that they're in or only to a specific material, so one or two specific substrates. So the WPO developed, in collaboration with the university and ECR, a global guide that covers not only all materials and all substrates, but also everything that goes on the packaging. So the inks, the adhesives, the labels, the caps, the closures, you name it. So the purpose of the guide is to help anyone, whether you are a non-technical person, a salesperson, a business development, all the way through to a packaging engineer or technologist, to help you to understand what good looks like, global good looks like. So what is best practice, state-of-the-art materials recovery facilities? What does it look like? And if my country had these, or potentially could, like Indonesia, move towards having these state-of-the-art materials recovery facilities, how do we as designers stop, rethink our packaging, design out all of the waste so that it can actually be collected, sorted, recycled and recovered and become circular? So that's what the global guide is. It's available on our website and you can all download it. But to add to this...
And it's free of charge.
Absolutely free. But not just that, it's in English, it's in German, it's in Georgian. We are just finalising it in Hungarian, in Czech, in Arabic, in French, and the whole purpose of it is we want this to be available to anyone that works in any part of the world, in any category, so that they can look at what good looks like. But one of the challenges that we have is it's what good looks like. And when we talk about Indonesia, it's a perfect example because what's collected, sorted, recycled and recovered in Australia is very different what happens in Indonesia, the Philippines, Thailand. So we also need to bring it to a closer level, a regional and like a local level and say, okay, well, what does Indonesia look like? And how can we help Indonesian packaging designers and technologists to design out their waste and to design better packaging that will be recovered? So we now have 21 waste stream mapping guides, and we just launched those a couple of weeks ago, and we're really excited about them. All free, all available on the website for anyone to access. The beauty of these guides is if you are working in Indonesia and you're not familiar with what materials can in fact be recovered and recycled in that country, you can pop onto the website and have a look and see whether it's recyclable, conditionally recyclable or not recyclable. And we want countries that have non-recyclables to be contributing to this because we want to be able to show the truth, the honesty of what this part of the industry really looks like. And for me, one of the huge advantages of this, and we're continuing to grow on a daily basis, the countries that we're about to launch in round 2, so keep an eye out for that. But what we also want to be able to do is encourage, I'll use Australia for example, an Australian company that's about to export into Lebanon. And they have no idea whether the way they're currently designing their packaging is in fact going to be suitable for the materials recovery facilities and collection capabilities in Lebanon. So this is what the advantage of these waste stream mapping tools are, is you can go on and have a look. They're dynamic tools. We will continue to evolve them. We will hopefully be introducing advanced recycling, chemical recycling information as well in the future. But it's a really good guide, really good basis for anyone that's interested in what the truth looks like in the countries, what can and can't be recycled. It's a really exciting project and it's continuing to grow every day.